All right, Team Ratio, happy Wednesday or hump day, whatever it is. And I hope you guys have either crushed your workout, gonna crush your workout, you're crushing your nutrition plans. I'm seeing it on my end. I saw it from this last week's assessments, but I wanna talk to you guys about different training styles. Maybe you get a little bored sometimes with your training routine or your workout regimen and different things in different aspects and what they can benefit, what benefits that they can bring towards you, as well as intensity and really what does that mean, okay? So I know within the app, there's 5 different training styles. You have your traditional lifting, workout like at home, no equipment, your EMOM, your cross training, and your strength training. Me personally, I'm doing a strength training regimen to get, I wanna boost that and see what that type it is because I'm used to traditional. So it's just something, I wanted to try something different and new. And what I found, it's a lot lower reps, but I can boost my weight because I'm working on my strength. But maybe I don't wanna do that. For whatever reason, I wanna go ahead and switch to an EMOM, which stands for every minute on the minute, so EMOM. So that's just more, think of it more like HIIT, high intensity cardio that doesn't take as long. Usually they're like 30 to 40 minutes and then you call it a day. Then you have your traditional lift, which is like, think of just traditional lifting with your curls and your press, but you're just looking to maintain or just build that good lean muscle, right? Overall health and just a little bit of strength and stuff like that. Then you have your no equipment, which is just a similar workout, but a lot of body weight exercises like your squats, your push-ups, your back extensions or Supermans as they're called. Maybe some sprints, some running, stuff like that. But then you also have the cross training, which is more of like, think of it like CrossFit, okay? Cross training, CrossFit, HIIT style where you have a strength focus and then an endurance focus and so on and so on. Each of those have different intensities and intensity is from each individual's own perspective. Okay, so for example, a traditional lift might be low intensity to me, but high intensity to someone who's never strength trained before or never lifted a weight in their life in the gym. So what I want you to remember when it comes to high and low intensity, it's all based off of your own perception. Meaning, does this feel harder than something I have done in the past? Or if you're doing the same routine, hey, is this harder this week than it was last week? If the answer is no, that means that one of two things happened. One, you got improvement, which means you grew and there was progress in that aspect. Or two, you're just limiting yourself and you're not pushing yourself to make it more intense. You're taking it easy, you're being reserved. And usually what I find is that it's the latter. It's the latter in which we don't put on that extra 10 pounds or that 5 pounds for whatever reason. And when we don't do that, guys, we are limiting ourselves. We are limiting our results. We are limiting where we can go internally and mentally because we've put a glass ceiling. Not knowingly, we have put a glass ceiling. So I just want to bring that to your attention. Like, that's the difference between low intensity and high intensity. High intensity will always lead and render better and quicker results because you're forcing your body to adapt. You're forcing your body and yourself to do more, okay? Now you guys have already shown yourself that you have done amazing things and more than you can ever imagine you thought, and you've stuck with it and you're super pumped, and I'm super pumped and I'm proud of you for that. But now it's time to ramp it up. Now it's time to increase the intensity, okay? So a lot of the time, all it takes is adding 5 pounds and it's a totally different feel. Or if you're doing body weight, slow the reps down. Even with weights, slow the reps down, okay? So slow the negative down. So if you're going down for that squat, just go down 1, 2, 3, hold for 1, and then push up. 1, 2, 3, 1, up. 1, 2, 3. That's a way to change the intensity too, because you're changing the amount of time that your muscle has to work. All right, so I hope that makes sense. But I want you to think of intensity based off of perception, okay? It's based off of how you feel, and you need to be true and honest with yourself. Have I been pushing it or have I not? Because that is the only way that you're truly gonna know whether or not the intensity is at a point where you're forcing your body to adapt, okay? So, last thing on this in intensity. If you are feeling like, hey, you know what? I changed my rep, like timing, how fast I do them. I changed how much, and I still don't feel like I'm pushing it hard enough. Try a different style of lift. Try a different style that you're comfortable with and go from there. Force your body to adapt. because when you start doing the same thing over and over, your body's going to adapt to that. And it could be something as simple as, okay, you have your list of exercises all in one time, like the same every time, just reverse order them. Still same exercises for that day, but just do them in reverse order. And you'd be amazed at what that does. All right, so just a little tips for you guys. Change the intensity, increase intensity, greater results. Much love, and we'll talk to y'all soon, team.